Hello everyone, welcome to Google Drive 101. My name is Rose and I will be demonstrating a very short tutorial on how to use Google Drive. So let's get started. If you are already logged into your Gmail account, it's very simple to get to your Google Drive. You go to your Google Apps and pick the Drive icon and it should take you to the Google Drive page. Now, there is another way of actually getting onto Google Drive. If you go to Google and you're already signed into the Gmail account, you can go to your address bar and put drive.google.com and that'll take you to the exact same page. Okay, now I'm going to explain what these icons mean here. On the right hand side, you're going to see where it gives you the option to, as you can see, I already have a few things on my drive. So right now it is the grid view. Actually, it's the list view, I'm sorry. And if I click it and I'd like to see a little bit more detailed version of my files, you actually can pick grid view. Now list, and that's just to your preference. For me, I like the list view because I like to look at the list of all the files that I have, and it's just easier for me. But that's, like I said, that is just a preference on your part. Now, if you click on the eye icon, you can view the details of the activity that you have been doing all day long. It actually tells you what you've been doing, what you deleted, who you shared your files with. It's a very good way to actually go in there and see, well, if you don't remember who you shared your file with, you can go in there and it'll tell you who you shared it with. And I did that earlier today when I was trying to set this up for this training. I'm going to go ahead and X out on that. And the next icon is the settings. And if you go to the settings, you can actually customize it. It shows you how much storage that you've used. Google Drive actually gives you 15 gigabytes to use. And you always have the option to upgrade the storage. You can change the language. You could just pretty much just customize it to the way that you like it. Now, right here are your notifications, and you can manage all the apps that you could use. Okay. So if you look on the left-hand side, you see the new icon button, and if you press that button, you'll see underneath it, it'll give you the option to create a new folder, to upload a file, upload a folder, create a new Google Doc, a new Google Sheet, Google Slides, and also all these other nifty little apps that Google provides for you, like Google Forms, Drawings, Maps, and Sites. But for the sake of this training, we're just going to stick to the very basics. So underneath that is computers, and that's where you can sync your information with other computers that have Google Drive. The shared with me is any and every files that you've shared with anyone. That it'll show you in the list here. Obviously, I've not shared anything with anyone yet, so it is going to be empty. Recent is the recent files that you've been working on, and here are mine. Google Photos is just that. It's another storage place for your pictures. So underneath that is the starred icon, and you can actually star the files and folders that are very important and that you feel are probably folders that you can access very easily instead of having to go and look for them. And I'll show you how else you can find them as well. But this is probably the best way to keep your folders organized. And there's your trash. Your backups is just when you want to back up all your files in your folders to, say, an Android phone or an iPad. And of course, here's your upgrade storage, and it shows you how much you've used, and it divides the 15 gigabytes between the drive, your photos, and your Gmail. And like I said before, if you run out of space, you can always upgrade and pay for storage. But the first 15 gigabytes, that's a pretty good chunk of storage. So just have to use it wisely. Now, what I'd like to show you is to create a folder. We're going to create a folder. So you're going to press New, you're going to press Folder, and you're going to name that folder Sample Folder 2017. Okay, and then it appears on your list here. I already have 2 other folders. So, and you go back to your New button, and you're going to upload a file from your computer, from your C drive. And I'm going just to use my personal one, and I will click any one of these. I open it, and there it is. Okay, now if you notice that and here's a notifications icon, we can X out on that. If you notice that I clicked on the file that I just uploaded, up on the right hand side are a few new icons, and this is, I'm going to explain each and every one of them. Right here is the Get Shareable link, and that's a link that you can, if you turn it on, this is a link that you can give to anyone, and as long as they have that link, they can view your documents. I would not recommend using that unless it's just something that it's not too important, that you just want to share with everyone. But right now we're going to turn it off. Right here is the share icon, and this is where you can share it with other people that are in your organization. I recommend, and usually it just works with other people that have Gmail accounts. So I'm going to share this document with my other Gmail account, okay? And I can choose whether or not that person can edit my document. So that means they can go in there and they can rewrite it, and they can edit it. They can do just that. Or they can just comment on it. They can read it and comment, and you can see their comments, or they can just view it. But those are 3 really good options. And then we're going to put can edit, and a little note and saying, hey, here is the document. You send it on its way. Okay. And that's how you share your files. Now, that's an individual file. Now, if you wanted to drag and drop it to, say, the new folder that we created, the sample folder 2017, you see I'm dragging it and I'm dropping it in there. So now it's in there. So here's another file that I have here, and I'm going to add it to the same folder right here. I'm going to drag and drop it right there. Okay, so I have 2 files in this folder. Now, instead of me going, I'm going to open it, and instead of me going one by one and sharing them, I can just click on this folder, and I can right click, and it gives me the options, and I could share this folder with anyone I want. and they will have access to the files that are in there. And if I just want them to organize it, they can add, or they can edit, or they can just look at it. Those are the options that I am going to have for this person that I'm going to share the files, the folder with. So instead of doing it one by one, if you want to organize, be a little bit more organized and more efficient, you can do that. The shareable link is, if you click on this, it'll give you a link and you can copy it. Click on this and it copies the link, and then you can actually copy and paste it and put it in an email and share it with anyone, and they can view your documents. Or you can actually go in there as well and give them the option to edit. So I'm going to cancel for now, and that's pretty much how you upload the files, folders, and I want to go ahead and stop there because I feel like I might have given you too much information, but I want you to practice uploading files and sharing them with someone in your organization. And what I'm going to do at the end of this presentation is you should have a document that I sent to your Gmail accounts, and I shared them with all of you. And what I need you to do is to go into, it's called Completion Letter Google Drive 101, and I shared it with your organization. Each one of you is going to get one of these. The thing I want you to do is go ahead and highlight the star so that you'll know that this is an important document and it needs to go out, so that way I will know that you accessed the letter that I just gave you. Then I want you to, as you can see, it is just a basic letter. I want you to write your name up here. This is a letter addressed to me. So let's just say your name is Jane Smith for the sake of just making names up. And then down here, you put your name again. Oops. And I should be able to see the edits that you made. So you're going to share it with me. trainerarboscus@gmail.com, and you're going to give me the permission to edit it. You send it to me, and I should be able to see it. When I get that, then that'll tell me that you were able to upload a file, you were able to share it with someone, and you were able to edit it. That's my presentation today, and I hope you enjoyed my training. Thank you.